We're here at Barnes & Noble and we are working on putting together our summer reading list recommendations for students across grades K through 8. We know the importance of summer reading in preventing academic achievement loss over the summer, and we're excited to offer kids lists of titles that they're going to be enthusiastic about reading and selecting over the summer. There's plenty of lists out there. I mean, a quick Google search will return thousands of them, but what we feel like is special about our list is that we really think about our students and their interests in creating it. And one thing that is a little bit different about our approach to our summer reading lists is that we don't assign particular titles to particular grade levels. We really feel like, in keeping with our emphasis on personalized learning and choice for all students, that it's important for us to give students a variety of options of books that might interest them and also fit their reading levels. What we know is that if students do not read over the summer, their achievement does slide. When they come back to school in the fall, they typically do have some loss of skills. And actually, research shows that the only summer activity that eliminates the possibility of that slide back is summer reading. Some studies have shown that as few as 4 to 5 books over the summer will actually prevent that summer slide from taking place. And depending on your child's age, younger students, obviously their books are shorter, so they would want to read more than that. That would probably be, 4 to 5 books would be a good number for a 6th grader. Most middle schoolers could accomplish that over the summer. So let's spend the next hour kind of looking through what's in the folder. Take a minute to read over this article. There are some recommendations in here, and then just kind of browse around and see what stands out to you. This is the second year in a row that we've been able to come out to Barnes & Noble to actually work on putting together the list. And that's been a really positive experience because we're building relationships within the community, and we're also right here surrounded by fantastic, fresh new literature. So our teachers and literacy coaches who are participating on the committee are able to just get up, go kind of peruse the selections and find books that they think are going to interest our kids.
So when I'm looking for books for students, I really have to listen to them to see what they're interested in. It's a great way to get the pulse of what they're reading, and every year is different. Almost every month is different for them too. I try to tell my students when they're choosing a book, the old adage of don't judge a book by its cover. This year they're into mystery, so I'll gravitate towards mystery. Fantasy, we're doing a fantasy unit right now, so Wings of Fire is a series that many of my students are reading. They're fascinated with ghosts, and I think that might also have to do with TV and all of the paranormal.
I look at either the bestsellers or what catches my eye, or I read so many blogs of people that read books, and a lot of are educators that get the books before they actually come out. So they'll review them, and from that I'll keep a list and look, keep my eye on those books. I like to put fresh books on there because I think that, you always want to put the classics. We always keep the classics that kids love year after year after year, but then we look for the fresh books.
The great thing about summer reading is that you have your own schedules and you can read on your own time. So we always like to recommend to parents that just have your child keep a book in the car. So when you're running around doing some errands, they can grab that book and take it out. If you're going to the doctor's office and you might be waiting in the waiting room, there's another great opportunity to sneak in some reading. So just think about all those kind of in-between times. It doesn't necessarily have to be a scheduled time in your day, but there's always a few minutes that you can eke out here and there to just get a couple pages under your belt.